Hello everybody, my name is Kamba. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is going to be the first video in a series I like to call Demo Review. This is where you guys, fans, followers, viewers, subscribers, whatever you want to call yourself. So you guys submit demos to me, I go over them, and I point out some things that you could do better in your gameplay to help you out, to help you improve as a player. First and foremost, I just want to say, guys, if you ever do submit a demo, I congratulate you and I respect you on that, because it takes a lot of balls to ask for help and then also to have it potentially be put up on the entire internet for everybody to see. It takes a lot of balls to really be able to do something like that. So I want to say I respect that, guys, and there's no shame. There's no bad that can come of it. So I'm gonna get right into this. We're in the pistol round. Just I'm not doing the entire replay. I'm just doing the first a couple of rounds. Alright. Right there, he pre-fired. Great pre-fire a lot. I'm a big fan of pre-fire. We're gonna slow this down. I'm actually gonna pause it right here. Your crosshair placement is not optimal right now. You really want to have your crosshair right about here. Because right here, there's going to be no enemies right there. If they come around the corner, you want it so when the enemy comes around the corner, they're going to be right in your crosshair. Because the more you move your crosshair, the more likely you are to miss. So if you have your crosshair in the right place to begin with when you start shooting, it's going to make your life a lot easier, and you're not going to have to waste that time moving your crosshair to get to them. And like I said, you may have a chance of overshooting them, going too far, or going not far enough. So really, your crosshair placement should be head height, guys, and you should anticipate them coming around that corner. So don't put it right here on the corner. You got to leave yourself a little bit of space for reaction time. So that's going to depend on every single player. For me personally, I would probably have my crosshair right there, because they're going to come around the corner, and then by the time I can react to them, they'll probably will be right around this area. Alright, and the same thing goes for this right when he turns this corner. His crosshair placement not very optimal. He's aiming right at this box. You should be aiming right there or up here on cat. So spray down that's good. I mean, through watching this demo, his spray downs have actually been very good. He has pretty actually good aim when he begins shooting. So the next part in this thing I want to show you guys right there. You guys notice how he ran across the doors with his knife out. Whenever you're crossing a danger zone, such as passing a door or something, always have a gun out to be able to shoot back at your enemy. Because I mean, if you don't have a gun out, you're not gonna be able to get a kill, and then it's just a free frag for them. So you always want to be able to get some damage. You want to be able to get some type of shot off your enemy. So never cross the danger zone just with your knife straight out. Besides, with your pistol, you should always have your pistol out, because the movement speed is almost minuscule. You should always have your pistol out on pistol round. Alright. He makes his mistake on this round pretty much before the round even starts. Right there with the buy. The first 3 rounds should be about building up economy. You should get SMG. I don't like P90s, because all the other SMGs, such as UMPs and Bisons and MP7s, they all give you 600 gold per kill, or I shouldn't say 600 gold, $600 per kill, whereas an assault rifle only gives you 300. And also, since they're still on pistol, they're going to be moving around a lot while they're shooting, and it is a lot harder to shoot a moving object with an assault rifle, just because you have to be still. But if you have an SMG, you can sit there and you can strafe with them too. You can sit there and move back and forth, and you're also going to have a lot more bullets than them, so they're going to run out really quickly. You're going to still have ammo, and you're going to have a lot more damage in your pistol, depending on what they buy. He hears them coming from the side, and you should just stick to it. Just stick to your instincts. I feel like maybe he got a little confused, with pressure built up right there. But no worries. That's actually a very common mistake. So just stick to your guts right there. And one thing I do want to mention though is when I go into tunnels, I rush into it and I go straight into lower because they're not going to come from B until I'm already into lower. So you run down into lower, secure lower, then I run right back up. But the thing about buying the Galil is since he bought it, he was banking and pretty much hoping the fact that he wouldn't die that round and be money screwed. But he died and therefore he got money screwed. Where's mine? Okay, hold on. Oops, wrong button. Right there. He doesn't pre-fire. When you come around cat, especially if you're just not trying to be stealth at all, just go around the corner and just pre-fire everything. Because if they're there and you get like a headshot, it's a win for you, and you're only down a couple bullets. So I'm looking down at my notes. I wrote little notes down to make sure I knew what rounds everything was on. This? Oh, wrong. My apologies. Here we go. Okay. This is the round we're supposed to be on. Alright, first things first, XM's not a very good weapon. The bullets spread really, really quickly, so the enemy has to be really close. And you'll see right here. Yeah, if you guys saw the bullet spread was massive, and you're not going to be able to kill anybody from that range. If you're going to get a shotgun, get a Nova, a sawed-off, or a Mag 7. His positioning right here is not very optimal, because an enemy could just come around the corner and just easily get the jump on him. He's not in a good position to defend himself. What I would do is I would go right here at that corner, and I'd get myself in a position where I could sit there and peek the enemy. It's so much better to peek somebody than to be peeked upon, guys. Like, it just infinitely better to peek on somebody. Right there, he peeked on him, and he had the jump on him. It's so much better to peek onto somebody than to have them peek onto you. I can't tell you guys. I can't stress enough how much more important it is to be able to peek onto somebody. So try to put yourself in a situation where you can peek. And also when you're on your side of the map, tunnels is part of terrorist side of the map. They get control of that a lot easier. Try to put yourself in a position to be a little bit more aggressive. Right here, he does the same thing he did in round 2. He had a Molotov out while he was crossing a dangerous area. He was running up cat. He didn't check his corner on cat to the right. Guy could have been on cat and picked up a frag on him. So just that's one thing. Is just check your corners. Always have your gun out when you're ever crossing a dangerous area. Also, right there, what happened was he ran up with the gun and it instantly switched. So he has auto switch on. Go ahead and go into your options. It's in the game options part. And go ahead and turn auto switch on item pickup, I believe it's called, to off. It will screw you over a lot more than it'll help you out. I can guarantee you that. Like I had it on because I reformatted my computer and it screwed me over just the other day. Okay, pulls out a flash right here. Smart. Okay, the flash was a smart thing to throw, but how he threw it wasn't so much a good thing. By peeking with a flashbang, he made it very unsafe where he could have been shot. What he should have done is he should have looked to his left towards that wall, and he should have thrown it up off the wall. First of all, it's going to get much higher than this flash, and so it's going to flash a bigger area, and it's going to have a bigger chance of flashing the enemy. Also, since he throws it off the wall, the timer on the flash is going to run down a little more before the enemy has time to react to it. So, I mean, especially with flashes, there should almost never be a situation where you're going to throw a flash and you're gonna have a chance of dying. Like right now, he's totally in the open. The enemy could totally shoot him right now. So really, just try to, whenever you're throwing a flash or a smoke, think, how can I put myself in the safest position to still throw this, and for it to still do what I want it to do. So that's really about it, guys. That's all I have for him. So just a quick recap is just work on your crosshair placement, head height. At least do, chest high. Just do, shoulders or higher. Check your corners. Have your gun out That way, you know, especially when you're running across dangerous areas. There are exceptions to that rule, but you just have to figure it out through playing it and through experience. And then the first 3 rounds, guys, build up an economy, get SMG so you can get that extra gold or the extra money from those kills. But guys, submit your demos to me. I'll go over them. I'll try to help you as much as I can. I want to just give a shout out to Godemis real quick, because he's a brave man for submitting this to me. So, man, I give you props. But guys, I thank you all so much for watching. As always, I will see you in the next video.